Dunque, amici di Witcher, eccoci qui, ben trovati. Stiamo, diciamo, concludendo il primo step delle indagini, abbiamo affrontato il mostro nell'arena e siamo praticamente alla prima udienza con la duchessa, il primo incontro con la duchessa di Beauclair. E vediamo un attimo se riusciamo a acquisire da subito questa mansione, la nostra mansione di proprietà, o se ci vorrà più tempo. Vediamo come finiscono comunque i primi step dell'indagine. Sono vere, solitamente i Witcher chiedono quello che si trova a casa, ma che non ci si aspettava? Che significa? Chiedono quello che si trova a casa. I Witcher chiedono quello che si trova a casa, ma che non ci si aspettava. Non ho capito bene il senso. No. Riguardo la paga. Non sempre, no? Vabbè, diciamo di sì.
Yes, Your Grace. The law of surprise. Time honored.
La legge sì.
We shall be content. The surprises we encounter on a daily basis would be of no value to one such as you. What awaits at the palace are edicts to sign and portraits of suitors from far-off lands.
Bello.
I fear you would find little use for either. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a
Eccolo.
vineyard,
Allora avevo
Corvo
ragione.
and the sum of
Corvo
coin.
bianco.
You will doubtless consider this adequate.
Ragazzi, beh, che
Title to
dire.
the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace.
Vabbè, a me per ora mi interessava.
Bianco. Isn't it the duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant.
Vammelo, idioto.
Yet, in its mood, a morgue should
Non
present
perdono
minimal
neanche un
problems to
secondo
a
per
witcher.
andarlo a vedere.
What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Allora, della prima vittima.
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the
Lo ha
first to
preso o
die.
no?
He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feast-goers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging
Ma qui
from
c'ha
his
lo
neck.
zampino qualcuno che è più
He
vicino
had died
possibile a
of
questo,
wounds
se non loro
inflicted with
stessi.
claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
La seconda,
Second murder. Tell me what
dai
you
che devo
know.
andare a
In the city
vedere
there are certain
la
nooks.
proprietà.
No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon
Però ho
Dulac's
parlato di
corpse was found
vigneto,
in
però
one
non
such place.
pure della
With the first
abitazione.
murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a
Quanto è
dozen
bella
years
la
past
duchessa.
was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years
Non
behind
più
them.
giovani.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir della.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it
sì.
is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the
Io ragazzi
disrespect
spero
with which they were
davvero che
treated.
di poter usare
These were
così
knights of
subito
Toussaint.
tutte le
Blast it.
nuove
Might be
attrezzature
the point.
da Witcher
From
che ho
what you say,
trovato.
none was a model of virtue.
Anche perché
Ever considered
d'altronde se
that's
non
what the
posso
beast's
usarle da
trying to draw
subito, e
attention
quando le
to?
uso?
All
Quando
the murdered
praticamente
men were
ormai
knights who swore fealty to the five chivalric
sono in fase
virtues.
avanzata,
And even if
devo
they
permettermi di
Knights of
usarle
Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor,
subito, almeno spero.
wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Condanna il declino morale. Onore, saggezza, generosità, coraggio e compassione. La bestia condanna il declino morale. Perché proprio queste che
Five
c'è?
virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the
Signora
Lake.
del lago.
How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity,
bella
valor,
stasera.
and compassion.
La bestia condanna
Beast
il
seems to be
declino.
pointing up moral decay, denouncing
sì.
it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true,
Beh sì,
though
c'è
not
qualche
perfectly.
cosa, cioè, mi ricordo
Can't discount
vagamente
the
anche un po'
theory
il
if
nome
it's
della
on the
rosa.
lips of
questo.
everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the
Caccia la
custom?
lepre.
Milton mentioned something. Seemed
Tra
excited
l'altro
to
ho
prance
visto che ci
around
sono
in
anche
a bunny
volpi.
costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
They were a team.
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your
Milton.
Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately. but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our
Borghese.
horses!
Ah. E la cosa va per le lunghe, mi sa, eh?
Your Grace!
Eccolo.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Bello. Qualcosa mi dice che qualcosa mi dice che finirà a letto presto con la duchessa. Grazie. Allora direi che per ora ci fermiamo qui. Vediamo come va a finire adesso questo primo incontro con la duchessa e vediamo se abbiamo acquisito questa mansione. Al prossimo.